So SkillBuild is the UK's largest multi-skills trade competition. It's like the Olympic Games of construction training. You know, candidates apply from across the country and they compete in regional qualifiers. We've got 10 trades this year.
So from our point of view for brickwork, it's they have a model what they have to build in a timed environment. So they get 6 hours with a half an hour break to build the model. The first time they get to see the drawing is when they turn up on stand. And us as judges, we then go around the model at the end of the day, check it for gauge, level and plumb, checking all the different aspects of it, and the top 8 competitors then go to the final in Milton Keynes in November.
For competition, for me is beneficial on so many different levels, from the personal pride, the personal esteem and the personal confidence it can give to an individual, to also, to the wider important skill of driving up standards, and inspiring, I say, young people to take part. Competitions is about excellence, not just about competence.
So for me, my dad's a bricklayer, and quite a lot of my family do construction. I've tried joinery and things like that, but bricklaying, I don't know. It was just what I preferred to do. I preferred getting hands-on and being able to do something where I can look back and be like, oh yeah, I've done all that. I wasn't really very keen on the idea of going into like an office job and things like that. It just didn't really appeal to me. Yeah. I preferred to be out and sort of doing something a lot of the time.
The general perception of the general public about the construction industry is one of that young people should really go to university rather than choosing to do careers in vocational skills. However, there's a massive need for young people to enter vocational training and industries, across the board, across a wide range of skills in the construction industry. I think for years there was always the sort of skills were downplayed and not appreciated for the role that they play in society, and as such it sort of led to the huge skills gap that we're seeing nowadays.
I'd say a lot of people don't know, obviously, well, same with most industries, you don't know the depths of it, like what it's really like working in and stuff like that. Some people think it's easier and maybe a rougher job, if you want to say that, but there's a lot of detail and in-depth information that you can learn about and help you forever, basically for the rest of your life.
Well, we know, employers tell us that competitors come back to site more confident, more resilient and better performers. So I think skills competitions across the board are vital because A, it allows us to really provide some exposure around what is happening in the world of training, which often people don't see. And B, I think it really helps to prepare the candidates themselves and give other people looking in through the social media an insight into what is needed around things like resilience levels, things like performing under the eye of people. You'll see here there's lots of people walking about. It's not always common in colleges and things like that that's the environment, but actually when you get out on site you'll work with clients, you'll work with customers, there'll be lots of people watching, so it just helps to improve those confidence levels that we know through talking to employers helps the apprentices and the trainees perform that bit better. And so you would hope they would then go on to achieve more and also retain within industry. There's a large drop-off rate. There's a large number of apprentices, for example, that don't complete. And so we think providing environments like this really gives people the tools they need in order to have that resilience and see this out and really go on and progress in the future.